Hello everyone and welcome back to another Minecraft mod pack video. Today we are doing the Better Minecraft or Better MC for Forge. Before I've done the fabric, make sure to check the fabric video out, and someone requested I do the Forge version of it. And let me tell you, there are massive differences, alright? Massive differences. So if you guys think that there's no difference between these mod packs, you're sorely mistaken. There are huge differences, and I'm gonna go over the differences right now with you, but make sure to subscribe, of course, for more Minecraft mod pack videos. And guess what? I do a mod pack series where if the first video, which is episode 0, gets 1,000 views, I'm going to release the mod pack. So go check that out. So with that said, let's get right into this. So with the Better MC mod pack, you get 2 books. The Biomepedia, which is from the All the Biomes You'll Go. So as you can see here, the mod All the Biomes You Go is in here. So that's indicated by this book, of course. And it gives you the list of blocks and items from all the different, biomes and stuff. And you also have the biomes themselves, which are there's a lot of biomes. It's a good amount of biomes for you to be interested in finding them. I don't know the exact biome number because there's a lot of biomes, but yeah. And let's check out the quest book. So you get these 2 books as well. You have to craft a backpack, and you have to do a lot of these like little quests here. There are a total of 4 new dimensions, but 3 new mods regarding dimensions, such as the Blue Skies mod, the Twilight Forest, and the Deeper and Darker mod. So as you can see, there's already a lot of stuff to do with this mod pack, as you have the multiple dimensions, of course, and just in general, you just have a lot of stuff. So the new books that I actually got were the Alex Mobs mod book and the Start of a New Adventure. So this, as you can see, gives you an overview. Welcome to my Minecraft. This mod pack does not focus around quests. They are instead used as a guide between dimensions. If you want a mod pack with this many quests, check out Fantasy Realm. So we're going to go over Fantasy Realm as well, because this book tells us to, of course. Tip for new players: you can view the quest by clicking in the quest book at the top left of your inventory. Press U while hovering over an item to view its uses, then press R while hovering over an item to view their recipes. So that just gives you an overview of what to do and how to do it within the mod pack. And it's a very basic guide because this is a very basic mod pack. It isn't like one of those mod packs where it has a lot of different dungeons and stuff. There are some dungeons, of course, don't get me wrong, but it isn't like focused primarily on that. It's just a addition to all aspects of Minecraft. So let's go over the biomes. Like I said, all the biomes we go. There were also some minor biome mods that fixes some minor things here and there. But I guess the most popular mod of the minor biome changing mods is the Biome Makeover mod, which isn't really that minor of a mod, but considering that we have all the biomes to go and this crazy terrain generation, it's pretty low on the scale. Oh wow, my frames dropped because the big boys just spawned in, the humpback whale. I think that's a humpback, I don't know, it's pretty cool. But yeah, in general, there's just a whole lot of frame drops because of these whales, and a whole bunch of different biomes. And you can use the biome book to find these biomes. I don't know where I put them, but you can use them as like guides to find these biomes. Which, take a look at this. We have found the Skyrus Vale, a very pretty biome that has these pretty pink trees. Anyways, let's go over to these structures. So there are some dungeons in here, of course, and obviously there's some dungeons that are kind of recognizable to a lot of people. Dungeons Plus, Stalwart Dungeons, and When Dungeons Arise are all in here. And I think there's some other dungeon mods, and there's also additional structures mod, and I forgot if Repurpose was in here, but Repurpose might be in here as well. There's just a lot of different dungeon mods. Also, there is some frame drops. I do apologize for that. Unfortunately, there is a lot of lag within my Minecraft. Hopefully these whales don't kill my FPS anymore, but we're going over the whales right now, aka we are going to go over the mobs. And so there's the Alex Mobs mod, which is the most important mobs mod in my opinion. And on top of that, there are some minor mobs. Savage and Ravage and Raided provides more illagers and different kinds of, like, I guess, raid environments that you might experience when you're in a village, and you're finding up a raid, of course, along with other small mods like the Sniffles, where it adds a little cute animals here and there regarding the snowy environment, I believe. So there's some mobs like that, and in general, they're very, very cool. Here's some Alex Mobs mod right here, the little flies. So yeah, I guess we can go briefly over the equipment, the new equipment, of course. And first off, there's a new texture to these books, and the texture represents what they do. So the bubbles respiration. This is a zombie-looking book, and it gives you smite. This is a swift sneak book right here. I don't know exactly what the cover is, but it looks like it's from the underground part, deeper and dark, which makes sense because when you sneak around the area to avoid the warden's detection. So it's a little convenient styling, like Diamond, for example, for the Breaking book. So it's really nice. It's really cool. You also have the banana arrow, and a bunch of different arrows from the Biome Makeover, Deeper and Darker, Unusual End, Alex Mobs, Goblin Traders, Rotten Creatures, and a whole lot of different weapons and stuff. Savage and Raven's Mask of Dishonesty. You have the Stalwart Dungeons Hammers. You have the upgraded Netherite items Charm, Bygone Nether Armor for, like, you know, the Gilded Netherite, of course. Shield expansion, of course. Bombs from the supplementary mod. Upgraded Netherite bows, crossbows, and shields. There's a Frosted Cowl from Dungeons Plus. A Void Totem, Dungeons Plus weapons. Immersive Weathering Ice Sickle. The Throwing Card from the Conjurer mod. And a bunch of Quark books right here. And a Boomerang from the Hunter Illager. There are, of course, some other stuff here and there, like extra weapons and stuff from different materials that you would find. Like this is the Corundum axe, or Corundum axe, or whatever, however you pronounce it. Cataclysm has some nice weapons. The Incinerator, Inferno Forge, Gauntlet of Guard. You have a bunch of those weapons. The Soul Steel stuff. You also have like stuff from, where is it? Upgraded Netherite stuff, of course. Look at all this different stuff here. Star Wars Dungeon has a different thing called Tungsten and Blaze Armor Scrap. There's a new Warden set, so the Warden stuff right here. The Soul Sucker, increased movement speed on soul blocks. There's the backpack. There's more materials in this world. Ametrine and Pandorite are in here from the older Biomes you go. Twilight Forest brings their own lovely little stuff as well, with a whole bunch of mob drops and loot, and each mob gives its own set of armor stuff from its scales, or fiery stuff, or whatever the case might be, such as the fiery boots from the Hydra, or the Naga scales from the Naga. There's some Blue Skies armors and tools here, and of course, we also got stuff from the Farmer's Delight. As you can see, we have knives. And so yeah, that really goes over the basics of what to expect in this mod pack. And there's some more stuff here and there, such as like additional stuff like dragon mounts and all that stuff. But we'll go over those in a little bit, or you'll figure them out as you play this mod pack yourself. I don't want to spoil everything, and if I go over everything, the video will take a long time. Let's go over to the dimensions briefly, of course. The Twilight Forest is arguably the easiest to get to because it involves the least amount of effort, along with the fact that it doesn't take... I don't know why I'm breaking all this stuff. Along with the fact that it really has like the requirements along with the fact that the requirements for the Twilight Forest are in your control, so you don't need to really do anything else. Plant any kind of greenery at whatsoever. It doesn't matter what kind, what type, or whatever the case might be. We're going to plant down greenery and get a diamond. You throw the diamond into the center. You break that, and then there we go. The Twilight Forest has a couple of stuff. You have like around 7 bosses, I'd say. You also have the final castle, which we're actually right near. So yeah, let's see. So you have to face these bosses in a specific order. You cannot go around and face them in your own order or whatever the case might be, you have to face them in a clear, concise order. And the first one would usually be like the Naga, and then you go to the Lich right there, and you move on from there. However, I'm trying to find the Naga and I can't find it, unfortunately, so yeah. But it's very easy to find these dungeons. It's not that hard at all. Like, oh yeah, right there's the Naga. Okay. And so you face that, then you face this guy right there, and then you go over to the swamp, face some other people, and then you move on from there. All right. You follow the quest book just in case if you don't know exactly what exactly to follow, and eventually you'll figure it out. I'd say the second easiest thing to go to is the Ever Bright and Ever Dawn dimensions from the blue skies, which you find a villager, and basically when you find this villager, he gives you the option to trade with him, and you trade with him for a steel of some kind, which sends you to this dimension, as it has their own, they have like their own dimensional portal. It could be the Ever Bright or the Ever Dawn, and this is indicated by the brick color of it. Let's see if we can find this villager real quick. The difficulty of finding these places would be like around, I'd say, a medium difficulty. It's not as easy as a village because of how small the structure is, but it's also not as hard as some of the other stuff. Ooh, look, there's a snubble. So yeah, right now we found a gatekeeper's house here. Okay, so this is the gatekeeper, which we get the blue skies journal and the zeal lighter from him, and there's a portal up here. This looks to me like it is the Ever Bright dimension, but don't quote me on that, I could be wrong. This looks to me like this is the Ever Dawn dimension, because of the red portal and the blackish look of it. And so as you can see, we are in the Ever Dawn dimension, and we could go to the Ever Bright dimension as well by finding another one of those portals, of course. Ooh, hi, how's it going, buddy? It's a very pretty dimensional mod, and I wouldn't say it's like the best dimension mod in the world, although it is definitely a very good one to take a look at. There are bosses within each dimension, and you get trophies from these boss mobs. Now, let's go over and get the other brick. Okay, so you get the turquoise stone bricks, and then you get the Ever Bright. I don't know if these are found underground within the overworld, but I do know that they're found via getting the gatekeeper or finding the gatekeeper. So, and yeah, overall, it's a very cool dimension. Very, very pretty. And yeah. Ooh, it's snowing. It's very cool when it looks like it's snowing. Wow, it is very foggy. Now, the final dimension is by far the hardest to conquer, because it involves killing the warden, right? So the first we have to find an ancient city, which that in itself is really difficult. Okay, so this is the over or under something, I forgot what it was exactly, but we'll figure it out when we get there. I know what it's called. It's called the Overside or Other Side. All right, so the dimension is called the Other Side dimension. And so what we do is, right, first things first, we have to clear away all of this, and then we get a heart of the warden, or warden's heart, or whatever it's called. Heart of the deep, sorry. So we have the heart of the deep, and that's how we get this. And it's very dark, so the creator of this mod recommends to get the warden's helmet so that you can see inside dark. And here we are. There's a lot of different mobs and scary stuff that you'd find out here, along with phantoms. Hi, how's it going, buddy? And there's some structures here and there, like this one. And overall, it's a very interesting looking dimension. It's very, very dangerous, as I mentioned before. So be very careful. I think because I'm in creative, it doesn't affect me, but there is a brightness thing based on what I've heard for this specific pack. Ooh, you're interesting. There's actually soul vultures within here, so that's pretty cool. They actually incorporate other mobs into here from other mods. Alright, and so welcome to the Nether, We have some biomes from the Other Biomes You Go mod, of course. We have some mobs from the Alex Mobs mod. And in general, we have a bunch of new structures from the Stalwart Dungeons and the Bygone Nether. We have a bunch of stuff from the Nether mods within the Nether, and we just have a bunch of different stuff to explore. New biomes, like I said before, new structures, and in general, it's a very fun area. I believe there's also some new ores, but don't quote me on that. And in general, there's just a lot more things within the Nether, and it's very cool. So in general, it just sprucens up the entire Nether look, and it makes everything look a lot newer. Just very cool and very new. So yeah, that's basically it for the Nether. Let's go over to the end. Something that I completely overlooked was that there are a bunch of Young's new stuff, such as the Young's Better Stronghold. Young's Better Stronghold adds in a whole lot of stuff, new stuff to these strongholds. And as you can see, it is quite something. It makes it feel more like a dungeon rather than like a basic structure like the previous structure is. So yeah, in general, it's just really cool. So let's see if we can find the portal. And the portal room is right here. Welcome to the end. We have some fun new stuff, such as the Undead Enderling from the Unusual End mod. And we also have a whole lot of stuff in regards to the Dragon Egg. You can make your own dragon mount if you kill the Ender Dragon and get its egg. And you get yourselves your own little dragon. I believe depending on where it's hatched, it will turn into a different like color dragon or type of dragon, I guess. So yeah, but in any case, you have that to do as well. We also have Baby Enderman from the More Babies mod, so that's pretty cool. Here we are at the Ethereal Isles or Islands, and as you can see, we have new biomes, of course, from the Other Biomes You Go. New structures. I don't know which mod this structure comes from. I have frozen. My screen is freezing. I don't know what happened. But that is a new structure over there off in the distance. I guess we'll end it off here. That's basically the end of the mod pack anyways. Obviously, there's a lot more stuff that I didn't cover. You guys gotta figure that out yourself. And if you have stayed always at the end, make sure to subscribe, of course. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care and goodbye.